Virginia. Checking out this college.
Your destination will be on the right.
For Tyler, it's so beautiful here. It just snowed last night. But look how cute all those houses are.
The pianos and places where you can practice and all that. So it's simple. Because part of the liberal arts education is you're going to have, I call it training, but you're going to have education in so many different genres.
Everything is like so old. So cool here, but they did say this is the most snow they've gotten in over 2 years. I'm like, this is nothing. Look how pretty all that is. I didn't even see that last night driving. A little river or something? What is that?
It's the James River.
So we're on Main Street, right where our hotel is, and these buildings are so cute. They're so old. Look at this one. And it has fire lamps.
This is awesome building. So cool.
So the lady at our hotel said that all these buildings on Main Street, none of them can be chains. So there's not going to be a, sorry, bus. There's not going to be a McDonald's, and there's not going to be a whatever jewelry or Gap or anything like that. It's all mom and pop shops. Pretty cool. Okay, so this hotel has just been recently changed to the Robert E. Lee, but this used to be the Gin Hotel. And right before that church is the Tonic, and that's where we're staying. But isn't that cute? The Gin and Tonic. Some more really cool old buildings. And then we came across this. This is absolutely hilarious. Non-historical marker. Absolutely nothing happened here.
Leap year, 1776.
All right. So this is, what's the one in front? Davidson Tucker House, but then this Stonewall Jackson house. But because of COVID, everything's closed. We can't really go see anything. All right, so here's our hotel, the Tonic. And Scott was saying I got it wrong. That other one used to be called, what'd you say, babe?
Used to be the Robert E. Lee Hotel, now it's the Gin.
And this one used to be
the Sheridan Lavery Inn,
and now it's
the Tonic.
So the family that
Gin
bought
and
it, the son thought it was funny and clever, which I agree. I think it is clever. The Gin and Tonic. So let's go get a little tour. Okay, so first off, rope keys. Wait, that's, why do you have it?
Well, they're on my keys.
I was like, that's a lot of keys. You can keep it on there. Okay, so it's the rent-a-car key. So it's a real key, and look.
Number 1.
We are in number 1. So here's the cool little hallway. They have just 2 floors. And then here's our room with a real key. So it's like, ooh, it's kind of chilly. It's pretty big. I was surprised. Like, there's a little bathroom. And then the master, which I don't remember the last time I was in a hotel with such high ceilings, but it's a huge bed. It's bigger than a king, but it was perfect because I was playing on my phone. Scott was doing some homework. I mean, what a cute little room. Huge windows. That's where we walked up. That's her rent-a-car, and that's the main street. But this is the other thing. Okay, there's Scott's suitcase up there. And there's my stuff. So do you guys unpack? We're literally leaving in 2 days. No, tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
This is our second day here. We're leaving tomorrow. And he's completely unpacked. He just like walked past me right now and went like this. But that's what I always do. I don't care if I'm staying a week. Well, maybe if I stay longer than, nope, I don't. I usually just stay like that. I hang up my jacket and I hang up dresses, but that's it. All right, we're coming up to the Sigma Nu, the Rock, because my sweet baby boy is a Sigma Nu. Here's the fraternity. That's a pretty house.
So this is Alpha Chapter. This is where Sigma Nu was founded. That's the rock.
Yeah, let's get out and touch it. These are the 3 founding members. Hopkins, Quarles, and Riley. This is a really cool looking house though. Look how excited he is.
This is cool.
This is cool. You're so excited. I love it.
Oh, the plaque's all covered up.
Uncover it. This is so cool. And you just touched the rock. So did I. The rose. That's kind of cool. That was the little pin you had, right? Yep. See, I remember my Sigma Nu history.
So this is the pin that I have that you can wear.
Oh, yeah.
This is the crest. This is Sigma Nu Epsilon Tau Tau. The snake, the rose, the cross swords. To believe in the life of love, to walk in the way of honor, to serve in the light of truth. This is the light, the way, and the light of Sigma Nu. This is the creed of our fraternity.
Oh, dang. So there's a museum in here. Of course, it's closed. We can see some awards and stuff. But I think we'll be back, Scott.
Maybe. Oh, you mean?
Because I think Tyler's going to choose to go to school. So we toured the school with Tyler today. He went last night, stayed with one of the kids, went to the dorms, went to the cafeteria, had a tour today. And like, they offer so many great things here. And there's a lot of awesome things about this school. And so I'm like, I think we'll be back. So when COVID is dialed down, this will reopen. We bring Tyler back for school. We'll see. So we stopped off. We wanted to go see the Natural Bridge. So we're at the visitor center, but there's the Natural Bridge Hotel. Here's the Natural Bridge. Let me get out of this sign. Yeah. But look at this huge building. Like, it's crazy. It's such beautiful old architecture. We just started on the trail to the Natural Bridge. Oh, listen. You hear that? That's what I heard. Look how beautiful this is. Wow, that is so pretty. Wow, this is so peaceful and beautiful. And I think it's even more pretty that it just snowed. But this is like halfway there. It's a little picnic area. And we've made it. I asked him to go move that yellow thing out of my way so I can get a picture. He's such a good boy. I love him. Anyways, back to this. Is that so amazing? It's beautiful. Just a little closer. Yeah, how is that carved out? How is the top not falling? It is so cool. We're going on a little tour in the caverns.
In a very rich, white, like bougie part of town. It turned out that what happened, I did some digging and researching. I actually went out. We get to start talking about the caverns. And just so you guys don't give you a heads up, let's give you a heads down.
This is so cool.
But yeah, no, this is actually the very first thing that we get to talk about on tour. I like that one a lot. That's
pretty.
I learned that one from a 12-year-old. If you guys look up, as soon as my flashlight hits these walls, you'll see these silver sparkly things in here.
Oh, yeah.
That's not water. That's not mica, it's not pyrite. That is a little byproduct from a bacteria. Because other than the magnesium, it's got calcium, it's got fluoride, it's got a couple other things that is. And so he wired me over the money. Had to go to Walmart to get it.
Our tour guide is adorable, but he won't stop talking. So in every video, he's talking about his car. He's talking about, he knows a lot of information. And like I said, he's absolutely adorable and I love him, but I'm just like, I need to make a video. Look how cool this is. Like a rock stuck right there.
Well, yeah, no, like, think about it. This is making
Just driving around, seeing a lot of fraternities, a lot of old buildings, old homes. This is like right behind me, literally the school right behind me is Washington and Lee University. And then this tiny little street right here is the next, it just divides this next school is the Virginia Military Institute, VMI. But we can't go on there, that campus. Oh, and that's where Sigma Nu was founded. Awesome. All right, let's flip it. These houses, well, I call them houses, but they're buildings now, but part of the Washington and Lee School. But these used to be people's houses. That's what's crazy. They're so amazing. And that's the main building back there. Gosh, it's so huge. Oh my gosh, look what we found. A little teapot house. Or maybe it's a store. I don't know what it is, but it's closed. All right, so we're on our last day. We fly home this afternoon. So our hotel was such a cute little hotel. We were, this is so crazy. We're in such a small town that there's no front office people after
8 o'clock, 9 o'clock.
And they don't come in until the next day at 11. So when we pulled in last night, Scott had to take Tyler home early or back to the dorms. And he's like, I think we're the only guest here at this hotel right now. And I'm like, I start yelling. And so this morning at 11, when we're checking out, Scott goes in and was talking to him. And sure enough, we were the only ones in the building. And I had said to Scott last night, I'm like, what if we are the only ones? Like, what if there's an emergency? Like, what are we? And we were the only ones in the whole entire building. So that's why we were room number 1. They said they had a couple other people, but because of the snow, they canceled. I'm like, this isn't really snow. This isn't snow. So they're having a scrimmage. So we're gonna go watch Tyler's or potentially Tyler's team play, and have a scrimmage. And we've had a great time. We've found lots of fun little treasures. And before we go anywhere, I always go on Pinterest and I search, things to do or restaurants or murals or like hidden gems or like locals or whatever, just so we can find stuff to do and stuff to see. In bigger cities, there's hundreds of things. What was this? Where did we stay? Lexington had like 10. And we went to all of them like yesterday. We drove by.
Some of them were closed because of COVID.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff was closed because of COVID, but we still got to drive by and see stuff. But it's been fun. I'm glad we were able to come. We kind of want to come back in the summer because we hear it's hopping here when there's lots more tourists and little shops are open and it'll look, won't look so drab. But all right, we're headed to the field. Oh my gosh, there's that. All right, we are here at the Knight Stadium. A nice field. Up in the press box.
Hey. Oh my gosh.
I don't know where it is.
Liberty.
One of those kids right there.
In the regular season.
And they'll probably get it.
Now they're a club.
Oh. There he comes. For the vlog, baby.
This is crazy pants. We're on the freeway and all these trees are fallen and like in the middle of the freeway, like this tree. Are you kidding me? We were driving and a tree fell in front of us. It didn't go all the way over the road, but part of it hit our car as we were driving. Oh my gosh. Here is another one with the slow down, honey. Look at that. Oh my gosh. these days.